Firefighter Gerhardt also being remembered for the lives he saved as an organ donor.
Fox 5's Briella Tomasetti has more on the incredible impact donations like this can have for so many.
Joe Borker was diagnosed with multiple myeloma, a cancer of the plasma cells 12 years ago, which eventually led to kidney failure. When the Brooklyn native became eligible for a transplant at Mount Sinai Hospital, he was shocked to learn that his own wife of 43 years was a match.
For someone like Carol who donates a kidney, it's very emotional. You're giving someone another shot at life.
In terms of giving up a piece of yourself, there is a moment in time, for me it was about at 6 weeks, where we no longer talked about Joe's kidney as my kidney.
Meanwhile, Marcia Ann Hay lost sight in her left eye at 16 due to a condition called acute keratoconus. In her 20s, vision in the right eye began to deteriorate. Today, Hay is a proud double corneal transplant recipient, receiving the gift of sight from two complete strangers.
I've been making them so proud because I've been able to achieve all my dreams. I'm living my dreams because of not one, but two donor families.
Some call them organ donors, others call them guardian angels. No matter how you put it, though, a surge of organ donations has paved the way for a record-setting year. According to the United Network of Organ Sharing, the nonprofit that manages the U.S. transplant system, 41,354 organ transplants were performed in 2021 alone. That's an increase of 5.9% compared to 2020, and the first time organ donations have ever exceeded 40,000 in a single year.
We see more conversations happening, more advocacy, more normalization of those conversations about end-of-life issues that lead to discussions about organ and tissue donation.
Leonard DeChan, president and CEO of Live On New York, says most patients typically wait 1 or 2 years for an organ transplant. In New York, the wait may be even longer, usually around 3 to 5 years.
A single organ donor can save as many as 8 lives, but change the lives of as many as 50 to 75 people.
33-year-old FDNY firefighter Jesse Gerhardt, who died after suffering a medical episode in the line of duty, was a registered organ and tissue donor. And 27-year-old NYPD officer Wilbert Mora, who was ambushed and killed while responding to a domestic violence call with his partner Jason Rivera, donated his pancreas, liver, and heart to 3 people in New York and 2 other recipients out of state. 2 heroes serving their fellow New Yorkers in life and even in death.
And that is a way to not only live on, but help others live on and help their quality of life improve.
Now, any New Yorker 16 or older can sign up to become an organ, eye, and tissue donor. All you have to do is register with the New York Organ Donor Network by filling out a form online or by printing it out and mailing it in. In the newsroom, Briella Tomasetti, Fox 5 News.